Election Commission of India revises guidelines for assembly polls, lifts 50% cap on political rallies, roadshows. Union Home Minister Amit Shah appeals to bring back BJP government in Manipur to witness extensive development, peace and stability. Congress Legislature Party Leader Okrami Bobby slams BJP for trying to gain popularity without doing any service. Manipur adds 50 new COVID-19 cases, 81 recoveries and 0 deaths in 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 3.69%. And India logs 15,102 new COVID-19 cases, over 31,000 recoveries and 377 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.42%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. In view of the decline in COVID-19 cases in poll-bound states, the Election Commission of India has relaxed the restriction of using only 50% capacity of space for political meetings and rallies. Political parties and candidates can now hold their meetings and rallies subject to State Disaster Management Authority regulations. Commission has also allowed road shows subject to SDMA regulations and with prior permission of district authorities. All other existing provisions related to electioneering shall continue to operate. The decision was taken in ECI's periodic review meeting of the status of COVID in the country and especially in the poll-bound states. Union Home Minister Amit Shah calls upon people of Manipur to give BJP another 5 years chance for bringing extensive development in the state. He was addressing an election rally at Churachandpur district public ground today. The Union Home Minister recalled that it was BJP that brought the Bodo youths to mainstream from militancy. He assured that if given another tenure, BJP will facilitate Kuki youths to lead a normal life instead of taking up arms. Amit Shah said BJP-led state government under Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has facilitated multiple developments and fostered hill-valley ties. He also mentioned about Go to Hills, Hill Leaders Day and drastic drop in bunt blockades among many others. Chief Minister N. Biren, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, Union Minister Pratima Bhomik, Churachandpur ex-MLA V. Hankalian and BJP officials attended the event. Amit Shah also launched a door-to-door campaign at Hyangtam, Lamka.
कि एक और 5 साल हमें दे दीजिए, कुकी जितने भी हथियारी ग्रुप हैं सबके साथ चर्चा कर 5 साल में एक भी कुकी युवा हाथ में हथियार नहीं पकड़ेगा। इस प्रकार की स्थिति की हम यहाँ पर सर्जन करेंगे और मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि सभी कुकी संगठनों के साथ हम मन से बात करेंगे और मेरे कुकी युवाओं को भी नया जीवन देश के विकास में, इस पहाड़ के विकास में, मणिपुर के विकास में जोड़ने का काम मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार करेगी।
Speaking at the event, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren said Churachandpur is second to Imphal in terms of advancement in education and other sectors. He added that many educated people from Churachandpur district are now serving as bureaucrats at various departments across the state and the country. He claimed that BJP government has wiped out various issues which plagued the state.
भारत सिगी मगुन लेखरब सटी लेगर बतंबा होम मिनिस्टर ngasi ko social pura len bi rabna social puri isilino imail mayam da address of birba unar birba hai se koi ai ne da social puri miyam na takadoliba tari kunmeni pan da udoliba ekoi first phase election sida ko social puri awoni masidai da BJP ki thagaliba candidate taru masi kahan birga Shri Amit Shah ji ki aur Shri Narendra Modi ji ki mapangul hoina ba ekoi honasi.
Congress Legislature Party leader and ex-Chief Minister of Manipur, Okram Ibobi, slams BJP government for trying to gain popularity and credits without doing any service. He was speaking at a flag-hoisting ceremony of INC candidate of Wangking Assembly constituency, Kaisha Megachandra, at his residence in Yaripok, Bishnu Nahar today. Okram Ibobi stressed that BJP's only job is to lie and manipulate public. He added that BJP central leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi's frequent visit to Manipur, unlike the Congress party for election campaigning, shows that BJP is now aware that people are leaning towards the Congress party. INC election observer cum MP Jairam Ramesh and AICC General Secretary cum Manipur in charge Bhakta Charandas and CPI National Executive Member Dr. Marangthem Nara attended the event.
हिंसा तोरगा धमका तोरगा प्रजा की हक प्रजा की सही मंगा की राइट मुंगनी पैसा खर पीरगा मोइसनी लायर बने हेप्त यानी हाइवे से पराम तंबीना बगी तंजा लाए हंदकी तांगपुनी पांचलेदा मसी मरो फंगना मसी को पार्टी से मसी मुथत खरजी हाइना आई मयामदा यामना सेक्टरियल होइबा यामना कम्युनल होइबा पवार खप्तगी खनबा प्रजा सिंगी याई फनबा लैतबा लायरबा प्रजा सिंगी याई फनबदी नतबा मयाम से हाइजे लगा नतबा प्रचार तौरगा शक्ति खन खप्त करामबा सिगुंबा बीजेपी से माइसीब बिहौद्रगदी इंडिया से तुंग करी वर्कनी मणिपुर से तुंग करी वर्कनी इंडिया की डेमोक्रेसी इंडिया की कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से कदाइदनो हाइरसी मशीनी यामना नुनांगनिंगाई होइबा तांका अमदर लापा मशीननी अखोई वखन दिनबा पार्टी सिंगी पुंजलगा सिगुंबा बीजेपी से माइसीबा पीरसी हाइना कोइना मयाम पुनमकी मफमदा फिर तौदरी बसे.
Congress Legislative Party leader Okram Ibobi also accused the BJP of abusing muscle power and infringing the rights of people. Ibobi said the BJP government will not return in the state post-12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election nor at the centre after 2024 election. The ex-chief minister was speaking at the flag-hoisting public meeting of Kairao Assembly constituency Congress candidate Thongram Tony Mitei at the candidate's residence in Kairao Bitra Lairembi Lekai in Imphal East today. Ibobi alleged BJP of resorting to violent acts and Gundaism to win the upcoming election in various constituencies, including Kairao Assembly constituency. The Congress leader encouraged people to fully exercise their adult franchise without fear to elect the right candidate. Ibobi maintained that BJP workers' alleged involvement in violent acts in Kairao Assembly constituency hints that people of the constituency are not in favor of BJP candidate MLA Laurembam Rameshwar. He appeals to the people to cast their votes for Congress candidate and help in uprooting BJP.
हिंसा तोरगा धमका तोरगा प्रजा की हक प्रजा की सही मंगा की राइट मुंगनी पैसा खर पीरगा मोइसनी लायर बने हेप्त यानी हाइवे से पराम तंबीना बगी तंजा लाए हंदकी तांगपुनी पांचलेदा मसी मरो फंगना मसी को पार्टी से मसी मुथत खरजी हाइना आई मयामदा अपील तौजनिंग बने बीजेपी ने है शासन पायरपुल चथर इबा कैराव केंद्र दा ngarang nahanda androda tawnariba hairokta hatnaribase hana congress ne sason tawrineda amukta sigumba si tabi bre yengoba ko akoi sigumba hingsa tawba mi amata koi candidate oibsu yaroi khansu khande koi di BJP ki candidate naktana tawbore amse hairokta khangde sida khangde androda khangde tawnaribase kanano si tawriba se praja sing se haidokpa ngamdabai wane ba.
Taking part in the press conference, MPCC President and Loken said BJP leaders including Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma's recent election rally in Manipur will be BJP's last campaign in the state. He said it is high time BJP is completely uprooted from Manipur and the whole nation.
Candidate ko yung worker kaya nung kaya kajan bilapa media kaya ko pun mamena ugre adi na ngasi dai Bharatiya Janata Party na haidari ngasi Manipur de chali ba poche ning thau ki sa thon do natte democracy ni asigma democracy de karino praja ko na khatta ba mi hutto adu de sa thon to bane ba democracy ai bache adu na praja miyam ba thamoi joy to na ki mahutta minung si ulla kada ma nung si da ki adu ki mahutta democracy
National President of National Students Union of India, Neeraj Kundan, claimed that 5 years of BJP rule was a dark phase for students in Manipur. NSUI Manipur organized a press meet at Congress Bhavan today. Speaking to media, Neeraj Kundan said the Congress government established the IIT and 13 colleges during its reign, and literacy rate among women increased by 11% from 2001 to 2011. He criticized that the union government has cut off fund of pre-metric scholarship and only 3 out of 21 Eklavya residential schools are functional at present. He maintained that non-enrollment to government schools increased from 1.1 to 15.5% during the BJP regime. He alleged Education Minister of holding fake educational certificates and went on to say that centre and state governments had failed to help students during COVID-19 pandemic. He called upon student community to take major role in abolishing BJP government. Taking part in the press meet, President of NSUI Manipur, Kabir Ahmed, announced that the NSUI will campaign for Congress considering the plights facing students under the BJP regime.
हम सब ने देखा है कि बीजेपी पिछले 5 सालों से 7 सालों से जो है सेंटर में भी है और मणिपुर में भी है. They have done nothing, especially in the COVID time when the students were hoping that the central government and the state government will compensate the students of the Manipur, will compensate the students of our nation. They have done nothing to the students because the most of the students in the Manipur also study outside the Manipur. No assistance was given to the students by the central government.
Lamdam asira so tharakliba chahi manga asira han tharakliba mamang magjin tharaga satlamba kayadagi sumson tharakpasi mayam punna khangminare student community punna maksu state NSUI gi maikai dagi koi punna samina duna koi afaba Manipurama chawkhatpa Manipurama samina nangai damakta afil tawje.
Residents of Ukhongsang Mayalekai in Hairok Assembly constituency in Thawal district carried out protest demonstration at Ukhongsang market today against firing in residential area by around 10 men who reportedly identified themselves as BJP workers. Speaking to media, one protester, Maibam Purnima, condemned the incidents that occurred on February 19 around 9 a.m. and appeals to refrain from such misconduct. She appealed to award befitting punishment to the miscreants involved.
Batang Taramapan, Tani 2022 in Nudang Mapan Dava Matanga, Kapaki, the Matani, Nomai Kapas and Abamuation at the Hagapu, a Sigumuto, a Matunga, one that won't begin. BJP workers allegedly tried to remove JDU flags and threatened the occupants of 2 residences in Wangu Terakongmaya Lekai, Wards number 7 in Kumbi Assembly constituency. Local residents Bujam Madhavi and Mutu Memo informed to media that the incident took place on February 21st night. They claimed the miscreants hurled abusive words and threatened them where they tried to stop removing the flags.
kire hadi moina torok to be action mayam singse uji aina nang adu odan korwa adu si khakte ai mayam siga aina singdo mi tawbi ganu si kaptang hai ai si hai pakhal le haba ai moi mi yamen hetang jau bani group ko
phagado ba ina apamba mi do khannaga piu hai bani ado edi akhoi apamba mi sida khoi pijaragi ai pa apan balai bi ganu BJP gi kangu nani taurari se aduna sida karigumbi ai gi imung sida phatta nungda thol pa makhai BJP gi group na daita punamak pubi gadamne.
Manipur reported 50 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,352 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 3.69%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,36,598. Active cases are 565. There is no COVID-19 related death in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,104. On a positive note, 81 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,33,929. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.05%. Board of Secondary Education Manipur has announced the date sheet for High School Living Certificate Examination 2022. Examination will be held on physical mode from April 5 till April 26. Exam will start at 9 a.m. and will continue till 12 noon. English paper is scheduled on April 5, Science on April 8, Social Science on April 11, Mathematics on April 18, Optional Subjects on April 22nd, and Language papers on April 26. Press release from Controller of Examinations L. Mangi further informed that the practical examination for Thangta, Fine Arts, Ishay Nongmai, Manipuri Jagoi will be held from May 4th till May 9, and a separate program for practical examination for these subjects will be circulated in due course. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdokchari, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp Nachingba, Potlam Singh, Mafamasida Pambigani, Nasi Maglangsing Birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 Natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 15,102 fresh COVID-19 cases, 31,377 recoveries, and 278 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 1,64,522. Total recoveries are 4,21,89,887, and recovery rate stands at 98.42%. Death toll reaches 5,12,622. Over 176 crore 19 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 42 crore 87 lakh 1,000 people, above 59 lakh 28,000 people have died and recoveries are above 35 crore 68 lakh 21,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 2 crore 71 lakh 7,000 in the world. Nauriya Pakanglakpa BJP Mandal and Rashtriya Lok Jana Shakti Party RLJP will ally in the first phase of State Assembly poll on February 28. The decision was made during a meeting held at the residence of Nauriya Pakanglakpa Assembly Constituency BJP candidate SKB today in Ningthemcha Karong, Imphal. Speaking on the sidelines, RLJP National Secretary R. Ruchida highlighted that Manipur is backward in many areas and appealed to vote for BJP to develop the state. She asserted that RLJP and BJP decided to work together to bring BJP absolute government.
BJP सरकार ने लाखपति यूथ encourage तौगनी women empowerment दा एक focus तौगनी Manipur development दा एक focus तौगनी हाई बसे एक की government दा लेगी बा government बुच चलाई बा government of India ना एक दा high रग लाखपति ना एक ना अदु वो एक की benefit सिंगो लहाउ ना बा skill development में आप थोड़े बसे एक ना खमीन ना रगा organize तौरगा school दा लाइक तम बफंग दा वांगांग सिंग कमाई ना कोई ना मोई वो education पी गनी हाई बगी तोंगा बस skill में आप पिरक लिबा में हमसे कोई मैम बेनिफिट लो से हाई तरगदी कोई के मानव सरकार अमग चटमिनब से याम चाव दायित्व अम लई हाबसे कोई प्रजा हुजिक मिकप थोप मतम होइरे.
President of All Manipur Working Journalists Union, Wangkimcha Shamjai, said student organizations have great role in a society. He was speaking at the oath-taking ceremony of new executive members of Federation Students Organization Kanglei Park today. Gracing the event, Shamjai appeals to student organizations to acknowledge their roles and work with a sacrificial spirit to bring a better society. Amju President Wangkimcha Shamjai administered oath for the new members on the occasion. N. Romes S. Sibadatta and Ajas Ngasam were elected as President, General Secretary and Finance Secretary of the Union.
Patient period kan kalau dia kerana itu gila tahu. Jadi masuk pada orang nak nak dress buat apa lagi? Ayo tahu sih kerja apa ni? Apa lagi ni? Aduh mah kerja mana? Begitu. Yang hunter. Itu tidak ada kau tu. Pusing bayar pusing. Kok ni kok lagi? Pusing mana sendiri ni? Pusing mana patah betul? Ini kita pakai mau dulu.
DESAM condemns those schools trying to collect money for examination form fill-up more than the rate fixed by board and council. Press release from DESAM demands a refund of the extra amount collected from students. It mentions that around 45 schools have already refunded the extra amount so far. DESAM urges students to contact 700-529-4885 if any school has not refunded the extra amount collected by their respective schools from them. Rotary Club of Imphal, in association with Rotaract Club of Imphal and Lifesavers Manipur, organized Rotary blood donation camp at Jennings Hospital, Porompat today. 24 donors gave blood during the camp held in view of 117th Rotary Day. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Election Commission of India revises guidelines for assembly polls, lifts 50% cap on political rallies, roadshows. Union Home Minister Amit Shah appeals to bring back BJP government in Manipur to witness extensive development, peace and stability. Congress Legislature Party Leader Okrami Bobby slams BJP for trying to gain popularity without doing any service. Manipur adds 50 new COVID-19 cases, 81 recoveries and 0 deaths in 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 3.69%. And India logs 15,102 new COVID-19 cases, over 31,000 recoveries and 377 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.42%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.